We're at day 5 of the air bubbler versus stir plate phytoplankton test, and as you can see, I've got a really good culture going on here with all of these. They were all set with 3 quarts of water and 2 milliliters each of part A and part B of the phytoplankton fertilizer, and they are doing amazingly well. I've never had phyto grow as fast as what I've had this culture grow, and I'm going to credit that mostly to this light box. You can see up here the silver walls and the top and the lights. This is just an amazing setup, just a photo box that I had laying around, and it's doing an amazing job growing that phyto faster than anything that I've ever done before. But the test is on the stir plate versus the bubblers. So these two have a small bubbler, these two have a large bubbler, and this one obviously is the stir plate. And as you can see, the large bubbler ones have the darkest phyto color to it, followed by the stir plate, followed in last place by the small bubblers. I'm assuming that the more vigorous air bubbles are lending to a better, thicker, darker culture, but like I said, this is really close. You can't tell really on the camera, but to the eye, to the naked eye, it's very, very close. These are slightly darker than this, but I mean just a hair, and these are only slightly lighter than this, but again, just by a hair. When you compare this and this, there's a much bigger difference. It's easy to see. But so far, I am really liking the stir plate. It is much quieter than the bubbles, and it seems to be doing just as good a job. Now, the one thing I will say, the one caveat I will give, is the bubblers, you might be able to see on the video, maybe not here, this one you can see it in, the dark on the bottom is the phyto that's actually falling to the bottom and resting, and not staying in the water column. That is happening on all of them. You can't see it on the video on the other 3, not as well anyway, but you can see it with the naked eye. You do not see it on the stir plate, so more of it is staying up in the water column. I think that could only be a benefit. Well, it's been 5 days, like I said. I really expected this color of a harvest to come in at about a week to 8 days. We'll just have to check in a couple days and see how it is, but this is an update, and so far I think it's pretty neck and neck.